Today is Mother's Day, and that's hard. It's been hard for going on 10 years now. Nine. Well, longer than that, but since I went no contact with my mom, Mother's Day has been kind of weird. Like, on one hand, it's been like a relief because I don't have to try and make myself happy about my relationship with my mom. I don't have to like pretend. But you know, over the years, like seeing people celebrate, their moms and being a mom, I can't say it wasn't like hard. Um, I am not a mom. I lost my kid, had a miscarriage, um, about 9 years ago. Yo, this year is something crazy. Lots of things that had started around 9 years ago, 9 months ago, however long. The nine keeps coming up. My own life path is a nine. And this year has been the most difficult year I think I've ever been through. At least since I've been like an adult or whatever. But today I decided that I would let myself feel however I felt. But I'd also take some time to appreciate the mother I've had to be for myself. Um, I didn't go no contact with my mom for nothing, you know? Like, there have been so many times in my life where I just had to figure it out by myself. And after a while, it's like, well, what's the point of trying to keep up this relationship with somebody who's not that interested in participating in it when, you know, in the times where it's like rough, I can't call her. I never could, you know. And there was always an excuse. Oh, I got a job. Oh, I got this. I got that. Da, da, da. And that stuff's real, but like, I didn't ask you to create me, you know. And just because you have a reason to neglect your responsibilities doesn't mean it's like okay to still do that, you know. But yeah, today I decided to celebrate myself as my own mom, the woman that I've had to create to survive, and the woman that I am growing into loving more every day, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a really strong sense of self love. Now, um, to the point where I've already forgiven myself for all of the choices I made that came from a place of self hate. Um, Self love and self hate are kind of funny because they're kind of the same like type of egotism. Like, you're kind of so obsessed with yourself, like you can't love or hate something from a place of indifference. But the love feels a lot better, obviously. uh I wish everyone a good Mother's Day. And for those of us who don't have a mom to call or to buy flowers for or to hug, or to fight with. Um, I love you. And celebrate the person you've had to be to step into that void, because you had to step up. You had to take on responsibilities that you shouldn't have had to. You've had to be strong when you shouldn't have had to. And you did it. You did it anyway. It worked. And even if you haven't got to the point where you can look in the mirror and say to that reflection, I love you, and mean it, know that I love you. And I mean it because we are all one. We are all the same creation. We are all the same spirit living in different bodies. In the fight I had to fight to learn to love myself as that, to love myself as the person that has had so much difficulty in my life, so much shame, so much disappointment, but choose to love that person anyway. I love you. Happy Mother's Day, or not. I think I want to get a card for myself and just take some time to appreciate the mother I've had to be to myself, to the pets I cared for with my ex. Shit, to my ex, man, I fed that man so many times, bro. um, to the people around me, like every time I've tried to encourage somebody or show them love or even just like a hug or a smile, like that's the spirit of a mother. So just because you don't have a mom or a child or a pet, just because nobody calls you mom, just because you can't really call nobody else mom, doesn't mean that the spirit is not alive in you, and that you shouldn't take the time, even if it's just a little bit of time, to honor that. Because, I mean, it helped me feel better. It doesn't look like I feel that good, but I felt worse before I started filming this. Bye.